Hey traders, welcome back to day 3 of my bear market small account challenge. And guess what? Today was a no trade day. Yep, I didn't take a single trade today. But before you click away, let me tell you something. Knowing when not to trade is just as important as knowing when to trade. It's a skill that protects your capital and it keeps your win rate high. And that's exactly what I want to talk to you about in this video today. If you're tired of jumping into hype trades and getting burned, or you're done chasing candles without a plan, this video is for you. Let's break down exactly how I read charts, filter out the noise, and stay patient when the setups just aren't perfect. So let's talk about today's watch list. April 23rd, 2025. Which is day 3 of my bear market small account challenge. And like I said, today ended up being a no trade day, and that's okay. And it's one of the reasons why my win rate stays so high, because I know how to filter out the noise and wait for a clean, high probability setup. Now, here's what I saw this morning. SNOA. The Discord alert came in at 4:50 a.m. Mountain Time with a key critical level at $4.45. Just before 5 a.m., price surged through that level. It hit the $4.85 target, then the $5.10 target, and it kept running all the way to $5.39 right at 5 a.m., which is when my broker opens for pre-market trading. That move was powerful, but it happened before I could even trade it. At that point, we needed a clean setup with a support confirmation at a critical level. But instead, price began to fail at every one of our Discord levels. Eventually, it gave up the $4.45 level altogether, which is a huge red flag for me. With overhead resistance stacking up, SNOA was officially off my list. UPXI at 5:12 a.m. This one was caught between two key levels. It had some nice price action in pre-market, but the volume was way too thin. And I'm not here to guess. If the buyers aren't present, I'm not either. AGRI. Well, we got this alert at 5:14 a.m. The daily chart? It was a total mess. We had a long-term chop zone between $2.24 and $2.80. And that's exactly where price was struggling. And guys, we have a saying in our group. It's a smoldering pile of rubble. And this daily chart fit that description perfectly. So to put it in perspective, what a smoldering pile of rubble is, this stock had an IPO price back in 2021 of over $38 million per share. Yeah, guys, you heard me right. Over $38 million per share. And within a week, price per share completely fell through the floorboards all the way down to $1 measly within a week. Like, who are they trying to kid? So pass. I'm not in the business of trading utter nonsense. Next, ENSC. This one had news. Was an ultra low float and it had some short interest, and two possible setups showed up at 6:12 a.m. and 6:25 a.m. but both happened lightning fast. The candles exploded straight to their next targets before I could enter on either one of those. But you know what? That's okay. When you're running a small account challenge, especially in a bear market, discipline is everything. If I miss the move, I don't chase it. Next, RZLT. Now, someone in the group asked me to post the technical analysis and key levels on this one at around 6:13 a.m. The float was a little high for what I usually like to trade. Yes, it did have news, but the news hinted at a public offering, which usually means dilution. And that's not the kind of catalyst that I want. The daily chart was also super choppy, between $4.40 and $6. That range, plus confusing news and a higher float, well, that's 3 strikes. Not the ideal candidate when I'm only taking 1 trade per day in this challenge. So that was a hard no for me also. AREB. The alert on this one triggered my chart alerts at 8:09 a.m. Mountain Time as it broke above the $3.10 Discord level. but it failed to hold support. So I waited. It finally did form a better setup at around 10 o'clock while consolidating in a really wide chop zone. And it made a nice move to the $3.86 target. But full transparency, guys, I missed that nice move simply because I was uncomfortable with the price action and this chop zone. So again, today was a no trade day for me, but that's still a win in my book. In fact, not taking a trade is not just some random decision that I make. It takes some serious technical analysis to make this kind of financial decision. So let me give you an update on this bear market small account challenge so far. I launched this challenge on April 21st. So this is only day 3, and I've only taken 2 trades so far because today I sat it out, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Yesterday I traded ICCT, and I made $453.60 in just 13 minutes. It was a quick 81-cent per share scalp. Now, the stock was moving insanely fast, up nearly 200% in minutes. But what gave me confidence was volume. Strong and increasing volume on the climb. Low and quiet volume on the pullback. And that's my cue. I entered at $2.72 on the pullback just after 7:36 a.m. And the price pushed above that $3.33 critical level that our Discord alert gave us. And that's where I started planning my exit. I sold into strength with a market order at $3.53 around 7:47 a.m. And let me just stop here a second to say this. There is a time to use market orders. When you're selling into strong momentum and powerful volume at a key level, that's one of those times. Limit orders can leave you behind. So here's what I hope you walk away with today. First, not every alert is a setup. Just because it moves doesn't mean it's tradable. Second, volume is king. If it's not confirming the move, then I'm not in it. 3, the daily chart matters. Choppy zones, dilution news, or weak trends, well, that's going to be a hard pass for me. 4th, patience protects your account. Now, today I didn't win, but I also didn't lose. And that's a very powerful financial decision that pays off because that's a win in and of itself. If you're doing a small account challenge or trading in a bear market, you've got to be extra selective. Every trade needs to count, and sometimes the best trade of the day is no trade at all. If you're getting value from this series, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel, especially if you're trying to grow a small account in this tough market. If you're serious about leveling up your trading and you're done chasing random trades with no plan, come join us at MomentumStockTraders.com. I'll show you how to find the real setups, how to read volume like a roadmap, and how to trade with confidence every single day. You'll get access to my live trade guidance every day on every trade we take. You'll get full access to our private Discord alerts, our AI momentum scanners, and a full mentoring community that actually helps you grow. So check us out today at MomentumStockTraders.com. And thanks again for hanging out with me for a few minutes today. And remember, trade smart, trade patient, and protect your capital. And I'll see you in the next video.